All right, guys, this is Growfolds coming to you with another shopping video at Lowe. So I've been going to several Lowe's today, just checking out new releases, if they have any new releases for plants. And as you can see, this is the one off of North McKinney. There are several hanging baskets here, but it doesn't look like they have as big of a restock as the previous one I featured. Now this is really interesting, having calatheas in just water. Hydroponics, so that's really cool. I like that calathea right there. This one looks a little sad, but look at this one. This one is really cool. It's a cutting of an Aglaonema red Siam, a very common Aglaonema, but nonetheless, look at the pink stems and the root system that's developed in that water. So I think that's a really cool concept that they have pretty much propagations that have become sort of just like a feature in a really pretty little vase. So here's another calathea in water. This one has some secondary roots, so it's fairly established in water. So yeah, just going to several big box stores like Lowe's today to check out to see if they have any new plants. And you can see there's some beautiful alocasia right here. Not 100% sure if this is a Maharani, I think that's what they call, but the leaf texture is very thick and beautiful. $25.98. We have a Calathea orbifolia right over here, and then below you can see a Ficus ruby, another Calathea right there, another beautiful Calathea right here. I've been seeing this type of Calathea a lot at Lowe, so it looks like there's just a lot of restock for that one. But I love the new leaf. Look at the beautiful pattern on it. And then here is another alocasia right here. I really like how thick the leaves are. Let's take a look at it, and it looks like there's several offshoots right there. I'm actually tempted to purchase this, but I don't know if I really want to spend $25.98 on another plant. I've just been spending a lot of money on plants the last 2 weeks. But yeah, and then this is absolutely gorgeous right here. The Halamanita, or however you pronounce it, Shelby. That's really gorgeous. I love the neon pop of color. And then you have a Calathea Makoyana right there. But this one is $25.98. So yeah, those are some nice looking plants. And then obviously this Calathea that's right over here looks really good as well. We have some planters and different plant accessories around here, and then around the corner are several 4-inch plants. So I was here about 3 days ago, and it looks like they didn't get a restock, but the plants are looking pretty healthy. There's several hanging baskets. So let's go look over here and see that there are some more plants. I can't really pronounce the plant name here, but it'll be in the ID, but that's beautiful. The croton is really nice, although I don't really see how you can grow crotons indoors, considering they need a lot of bright light, like almost direct sunlight. And then we have another Marantha. We can see that there is this absolutely gorgeous Aglaonema here in this 1 gallon pot. I'm actually tempted to purchase this big Aglaonema, but the only thing is, when it comes down to like plant collections, it really depends on your space and how you'd be able to display it. And wow, yeah, that's a really good deal. $29.98 for that big Aglaonema. Aglaonema are slow growers anyway, but just to go back to it, it's just, I would have to have the space for it. And then you can see as I pan out all of these beautiful, beautiful Calatheas. And we have some Aglaonema, that pink one right there. We have some Scindapsus Moonlight. But I already have this Aglaonema in my collection. I just really wish I could get the actual plant ID. So if anybody has an idea, please leave it in the comments. Watering cans. And we have some Monstera Perus, Monstera dubii. That's really cool. They call it the shingles plant. That's pretty cool. And then we have another Aglaonema Maria here. I just purchased that actually today and added that to my collection. So yeah, so most of my new Aglaonema collection additions are from Lowe's. Look at how beautiful that is right over here. Very healthy plant for like $15.98. So it's a good deal. You get 2 plants. And then we have another Aglaonema pink Siam, or pink lipstick as it's called overseas. This one is part of the Costa Farms Trending Tropicals. This one's $19.98. I ended up buying that plant last week. So as you can see, my plant collection is growing at such a rapid pace. And then you can see there are a lot of Raven ZZs here. Really, really pretty. You could see how black the leaves are. And then, the new growth is obviously green. Look at that lime green pop of color right there. And then around the corner, we have Ficus lyrata, some snake plants, just some more Raven ZZs. This Rhaphidophora tetrasperma is really cool just because look at how tall it's already gotten. It's looking for a pole to climb on. I haven't had the best luck growing Rhaphidophora tetrasperma, so I am just going to leave that one be. But that one, if I was tempted, I would probably have bought that plant today. And you can see that there are more bromeliads, just a plethora of plants. The bromeliads are beautiful. It's just once they flower, there's really not much left because they don't rebloom. And then we have a bunch of assorted orchids right over here. I've grown orchids in the past, but once their blooms go away, it takes forever for them to rebloom, so I'm not really invested. And then we have some Monstera deliciosas. I'm starting to notice that like the new leaves are unfurling with damage. I don't know what's going on with that. I've seen several big box stores. And then we have another orchid here. You can see the exposed roots. That's really cool. And then we have some more hanging baskets around the corner. Look at that green Marantha hanging basket. Really, really pretty plant right there. I'm actually not afraid to grow Maranthas. I've got about 3 to 4 calatheas in my collection. And this is a really cool Dracaena. I love the speckle variegation, and this one's $5.49, I believe, or something like that. But I don't really have the space in my plant collection to add any more plants, or at least plants that I'm not as passionate about. And this is such a cool looking plant right here. I love the texture of the leaves right here. This one is beautiful. And then we have some more pink Phottonias. This plant right here is actually blooming. You can see some of that little bloom. This one likes to drink a lot of water. It's also a gnat trap because it tends to attract gnats because obviously the soil has to stay pretty moist. And then we have some waffle plants right over here. You can see that there is Dieffenbachia right here. I like Dieffenbachia, but they're basically the flashy version of like an Aglaonema, but it needs a lot more bright light. Otherwise it becomes very leggy and stocky, and I just can't have that in my collection. Now we have some Rex begonia here. This one doesn't really have a specific plant ID, but that's really pretty. I love the little silver metallic leaves. And then we also have another Rex begonia right over here. That's really pretty. Love the colors of that. My grandmother grows begonias like they are weeds. They just grow for her easily. I tend to just kill them, so I don't really have them in my collection. And I'm just looking more at some other plants here at this Lowe's. You can see this heart-shaped philodendron. That's really pretty. We have some money plants. We have a ficus ruby right here. That's really cute. And yeah, they're in these really cool catch pots, so I like that. I wish those pots were just a simple like terracotta look though, but as you can see, this Lowe's doesn't really have as many plants. Now I will say their arrangement of plants and even the health of the plants is great. Some big box stores, they'll have a bunch of plants, but the plants health has already pretty much decline, and that's a sad thing about seeing big box plants. Most of them don't get sold, so they end up just getting thrown, or likely that's what I've heard, as once they go clearance, they don't have, it's like a donation type deal, they end up just throwing them in the compactor. So that's really sad seeing that these beautiful plants like this one, I'm going back to it. I'm not 100% sure what this alocasia is. I might come back for this on another day, but look at how gorgeous the leaves are. And then also this Shelby right here is really pretty. I might buy both of them at a later trip, just depending on if they're still there. Anyways, thank you guys for watching this plant shopping tour. I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.